Gentlemen, ladies, welcome to the Longest John's AGM.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
So, Dave, how's your growth?
Increasing every day. We have had a fantastic couple of years, a few peaks, but we are currently... Is it that high? As you can see from this graph, Wellerman is increasing and is up. Stocks of sugar, tea and rum have never been higher. The annual budget is been allocated, and you can see the main section here being beer. I think we'll all agree that is substantial and
Very good, very good.
Just having a quick look around the room, I think maybe we could afford a bit more on beard care.
I mean, we all agree that's essential.
Twice as large as last year, but
I think it really suffered in the last quarter, the dungaree budget.
But will this advance our strategic plan?
Well, I think so, but I don't know if the net asset is going to be affected by all this. That's the bottom line, isn't
strategy. Ever moving forward, synergy.
it? Yes.
Good
man.
Yes.
The real question I want to talk to you today about, gentlemen, is why don't we own a ship? Is it because it is prohibitively expensive to both purchase and maintain, or, I put it to you, is it that we just don't want it enough?
Well, I can talk to the mortgage broker in the fourth quarter.
Isn't that the responsibility of the executive director?
Could be. Who is the executive director?
I believe it's JD's cat.
Will that float on the stock market?
Have you tried throwing it in?
Andy, I believe you prepared a report.
Yes, so I think we all need to bring up the floating interest rate. How many people are actually really interested in floating things? Maybe we could just settle on a
Lots
buoy
of small ships.
or a duck.
I do believe there was a recent report maintaining that they do in fact float. So
Yes.
it's all good news for our stockbrokers.
But how will this add value?
A good question in all circumstances, I think.
We've seen the charts. We know that Smoke is up this year, and Oakum has taken a terrible fall.
Yes.
I don't really know where to go from that. Our gross net will be
Ugh.
It's hideous.
Yeah.
hideous. It'll be grosser than usual.
Yeah, well, if you remember the quarter before, we replaced the gross net with a massive net, but this quarter we've had a large, massive net loss.
Do we have the resources to find the massive net?
I'll go and check with HR. So as we know, the company has gotten a lot bigger this year, and I have to wonder at this point, is this scalable?
I've got a ladder. I move that we all start wearing name badges so that we don't forget each other's names.
That's a good point, Andy. JD, you've had huge gains this year.
Capital gains. Am I right?
Very impressive.
We need some more music video ideas. My Son John McClane. Skyscraper, explosions, gunshots.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Mingale throat song. Andy does some throat singing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could work.
Andy, are we done with gazumping for this period?
The gazumping for this period has been more than adequate. I think it's
Excellent.
really affected the cash flow greatly. Quite fast downstream, all the way into the cash sea.
Downstream is a particular interest of our company going forward, I believe.
Yes.
Absolutely. Music to my ears.
How are things progressing with the merger?
Slowly. The problem really is we don't know who we're merging with. I think we really should find someone as soon as possible. There's some band in Barcelona I know that we could,
But are there any risks?
Oh, many.
The real question is, will it affect my bottom line? Because I've shown it to my doctor and he thinks it's getting bigger.
I think your bottom line, like your growth, is on the increase.
Okay.
As long as you've got everything in the company itself, your personal life is not affected by these things.
Good.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but isn't this a personal agenda?
The personal agenda of the director becomes the company agenda, and therefore I move to designate myself as both director and emperor of the band for life.
I think it's very important over the next year that we should defrost all of our assets.
I agree. We should float them out on the open sea to the nearest tax haven.
I'll turn the heating on.
How will we measure success?
Tape measure?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I think at least a 4-metre success by the end of the period.
All in favour?
Favour.
Aye.
Favour, aye.
Oh yes, sorry, this just reminded me of something I felt I needed to bring up. I'm just a little concerned that other people might be coming up, and we're already the longest So does that leave any room for innovation from other businesses?
Exactly. Is there another organisation that could do this instead of us?
Retirement.
Has anybody got the ETA on the Longest John's space shuttle yet? Last I heard it was October the 10th, but...
I've had a word with our subsidiary Tesla, and I believe they are working on something as we speak.
Do we have the resources to really see this through to completion?
If we pump the stock, float the assets, head downstream, then it's
The
possible.
wind's at our back.
Yeah.
At the very least, we'll find the net.
I think across the board, there's lots of words, so that's important.
Fungible.
Yes. We need to look at everything in our portfolio and ask, is this fungible?
Is it not
And
fungible?
Indeed, what does fungible mean?
I think we should funge more of our soft commodities.
Indeed.
I think they could do with a good funging.
Yeah, that will definitely add value.
Yes.
Really firm up the portfolio
Yes.
till it's rock hard.
Keep moving upward. Get that blood flowing.
Anything else?